This is one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget. What a game.
And I keep getting stronger. My limit's the skies. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue. I'm making pigs fly. Now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible. Impossible, impossible.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground here at Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It's a second down run with Sanders. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Play action. Elway. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Running right, here's Sanders. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Elway to throw. Being chased out left. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And it's a touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Here's Charles. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Another run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They go up the middle with Jamal Charles. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now they'll throw it with Elway. Rolling to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Shamrocks have moved out in front. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far. They begin the drive with Charles. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They run over center with Charles. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Elway. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
On 2nd down, Elway. Screen pass to Charles. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a draw play. Here's Charles. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They're going on 4th. It's Elway. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Then we give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk. The 1st down carry here for Charles. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Khalil Herbert with both of their touchdowns thus far as he scored twice on the ground. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. Nick Mullins throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run with Sanders. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
It was 3rd and long, so he had to figure that the defense would be coming with extra pressure. Found a way to get away. He couldn't see the imaginary yellow line on the field, but he knew exactly where it was and found his way there for a 1st down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st and 10, Elway. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Now Elway to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Elway. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the path.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They fake the punt. It doesn't work. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7, and he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground here at Sanders. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Elway will throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Elway wants to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Elway to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. He finds his man complete. That's Moss. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Elway. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
He's going to try and go deep again.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Throwing now is Elway. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's Elway. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if he tied the game, they couldn't go any farther? They had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.